Hi, I'm Victor Allen and welcome to the coaching channel. This is the first in a new series of short practical talks on communication. Over many years, I've had the privilege of meeting and talking with people in all kinds of situations: CEOs, teachers, parents, teenagers, building teams, or sometimes having to deal with relationships which have gone wrong. And in every case, my work has depended on building a good, honest relationship, which enables me to find a connection so as to help. And what I want to share with you in this series are some of the key things I've learned, the foundations I always come back to when I first talk with others. So if you're leading a team, supporting a family, or just simply want to improve your everyday interactions, this series is going to be for you. So let's start and begin with something that we all do every day, which is talking to others. It's a simple act. Yet it's also one of the most complex parts of being a human, because talking with others, as I've found, involves so much more than just the words we use. It involves an emotional connection as well. And if you are looking to help and improve and do things, that's vitally important for us. Because if we miss that emotional part, then true communication and that relationship will just fall apart. And it's no surprise that researchers suggest that around 75% of communication is either misunderstood, misinterpreted, or misheard. For example, if you think at the end of the day, when you're lying there and you're mulling through the conversations you've had with people, you'll find you're not just going over the words, you're thinking about how you felt as well. You'll often find yourself looking for a deeper meaning in what was said, and that's because those interactions with others, whether we're leaders, teachers, parents, partners, or friends, no matter who we are, even if it's just meeting with somebody in a corner shop, there's a few emotional needs we all subconsciously hope and look for from every interaction. And what we want to feel amongst everything is we want to feel acknowledged, appreciated. We want to feel accepted, respected. We also want to feel valued. And when these things are present, that interaction is going to be positives. The words that we're using will now have a chance of being remembered better. But when they're missing, you see, we get emotionally triggered, and the words, well, they start to take second or even third place in our memory. Hence, mistakes often occur. And when we reflect, we tend to give a negative emotional overview of the interaction. There would be no sense of belonging, no safety, and most importantly, there's no connection. So to help us become better communicators and make sure our words are heard and the interactions that we're aiming to have is going to be positive, here's a task for you. Before you speak, this is what I'm always doing, and I want to encourage you to do. Take a moment to really notice the other person in whatever situation you find yourself. Remember, your words are going to become part of a package, especially if you have to give some advice or guidance, or even to inform the person that what they're doing is wrong, because those areas can easily get triggered emotionally. So it's even more important for you to remember and acknowledge and appreciate the person in front of you. Keep the emotional connection throughout. Otherwise, all they'll take away is how you made them feel. And they'll tend to tell others what they think of you. So ask yourself quietly, what might they need to feel safe? What might they need to feel heard? And how can I help them recognize they're being supported right now? And as you speak, see if you convey appreciation or respect through your tone, your eye contact, your presence, even your smile. Now, I appreciate for some that eye contact can for some be a struggle. And I often say to especially to teenagers, just look at this part between the eyebrows. The other person won't be able to tell if you're looking at them or not. But remember, you're not trying to impress them, you're trying to connect with them. So start by building that emotional connection and remember to maintain it throughout. Then the words you've actually given will have a chance to land. The encounter will become a positive one. So remember, words should come as an inclusive package throughout. Okay, this is just one of the things. And next time in our talks, we're going to build on this and actually add to that and think about the listening. So I hope you've found this useful and helpful. And if you have, then please subscribe and give me a like so that you don't miss our next talk. Please also share this video with others. It might be the perfect starting point they've been looking for. Thanks for watching. And as always, remember, be kind to yourself and others out there. Bye for now.